Tour operators say they're struggling to make ends meet as unregulated drivers continue to take their business. They're urging the authorities to intervene, warning that while innovation is part of the industry, it should not come at the expense of regulated operators. Yannick Williams explains.
For years, licensed tour drivers have been central to Jamaica's tourism, transporting visitors, sharing local knowledge, and maintaining safety. But many now say that role is under threat. Drivers contracted through groups like Juta, JCal, and Maxi Tour Services report losing work to ride-hailing drivers, especially Uber in the hotel areas of Western Jamaica.
We have been the benchmark of the tourism industry from 1973-74. So tourism without Juta, JCal, and Maxi is no tourism at all.
The operators under established contracts with hotels in Montego Bay and Negril say they're being bypassed as more visitors opt for the convenience and often cheaper fares offered by ride-hailing services.
We as operators, tour operators, has to buy buses. We have to actually pay for licensing fee. And here it is, you have outside entities is being allowed to come in and compete with us at a level where we cannot survive off of. The entities that's coming into the country that is taking up tourism will destroy us as we know it. We cannot afford to actually have them in our space operating here on the island.
The drivers argue that unlike them, many ride-hailing operators are not part of the formal tourism system, and many may not meet the same regulatory requirements. They fear this could also impact the quality and safety of the visitor experience.
Tourism is our main income in Jamaica, and we cannot afford to allow Uber in our space to dominate by cutting the price less than 60%. We cannot afford that. Some of us who purchase buses through the banks and other entities will also feel it. So we are now calling on the government to put a stop to Uber. We don't need Uber in Jamaica.
Industry players say the issue is particularly pronounced along the Western tourism corridor, where large resorts traditionally rely on contracted transport providers. The concerns are now being directed at tourism stakeholders and regulators, with calls for clearer policies to level the playing field.
We are telling the world now that it's about time that the government of Jamaica, led by the Prime Minister, to come to our rescue and to protect us from outside entity that is invading our space and taking what belongs to us.
Yannick Williams, TVJ News.